I'm out here with my Losi LXT. This car is new to me. It's from the late 80s or possibly the early 90s, and probably hasn't been run in 3 decades or so. At any rate, I'm just gonna run it as is. I haven't had an opportunity to inspect the gearbox. It does seem to be, I don't know if it's just the brushed motor and the short gearing that makes it have a lot of resistance here in the back end. I'll show you guys later, and hopefully someone can comment and let me know if it's normal or not for how tight it is. And when I get a chance, I'll take it apart, the gearbox, and see if it looks okay. But it's running a Tekken electronic speed controller. It's a 410S. It has an old school Futaba servo in here, and it has a Trinity slot machine motor here in the back. I apologize for the poor lighting. It's about 5 o'clock and it's almost dark. Gotta love it. I'm just gonna run a 2S LiPo in here today, and we'll see how it does. I plan on down the road, assuming this car runs well and I have no major issues, to pop in an X-Team 3650 5400 kilovolt motor. It's just going to be stupid in here, but this actually does have a slipper clutch, and I was looking and it appears it was not stock, so this seems to have been modified at one time or another with a slipper clutch. So it makes me a little more comfortable running it brushless, and I always take it easy even with my brushless cars. You know, I don't try to do wheelies and crazy stuff in them most of the time. So I think I'm going to ease into this thing, see how it goes, and in the future we'll see where I can take it. Today I'm just gonna drive it around the parking lot here. I wish I could go to a baseball field. I don't have time. My daughter's at a class, so I have about 40 minutes to make a video and test it out. And I'm gonna run the GPS on here and see what kind of speeds we get. I'm guessing it might go 12 to 15 miles an hour, but we'll see. Stay tuned. Now, I have no way today to check the voltage on this LiPo, and I'm running an ESC that does not have a low voltage shutoff, so I'm just not going to go too crazy with it. I didn't really want to fiddle with all the connectors here and swap them out, because I plan on selling this vintage ESC. I'm just going to put in a cheap one and then go brushless soon after that. So I just rigged up a connector here from the other vintage car I just got, which is a JRX2. I took this off the motor and was able to rig up a connector that'll work for today. So we'll give this thing a run and see how it goes. Get this GPS zeroed out. There we go. Make sure it's reading. And it's reading. Get this buttoned up and we'll see what it does. I always like to get a baseline speed in my car, so this isn't going to be very impressive, but still should be fun. Got decent acceleration, and I'm spoiled by all my brushless cars, but it actually seems quicker than I expected. Now, when I let off the throttle, notice how quickly it slows down. I don't know if that's normal. I was fooling with the ESC and seeing if it had like a brake that, when I lift off, it snap oversteers too, because the back end, it's just real tight. At any rate, so far, oh shit, 23.9 miles an hour. I did not expect that. Wow. This thing is kind of a ripper for what it is. This is on my weakest shorty LiPo. I didn't put my good one in here. I didn't think it was worth it. But this thing's actually pretty darn quick. But yeah, when I give a little push, it doesn't go very far. You know, it seems kind of tight. So I don't know if that's normal or not. So one of you guys that knows way more than me, which is probably most of you when it comes to these brush cars, please let me know what you think. Yeah, it's got really good acceleration too. I didn't think that slot machine motor was really anything special, but it seems quite punchy. Look at that, nice. All right, let's see how it does off-road here a little bit. Yeah, the back end is just all over the place. Man, I'm gonna wish I brought a second battery pack with me. This thing is a lot of fun, actually. Look at that back end though, it just seems so tight. Yep. Huh. Now maybe the person that raced this before I had it set it up this way somehow intentionally. Wanted the back end to drift around in tight corners or something. I have no idea. It's slowing down a little bit. That's just because I'm running this dumpster fire of a LiPo. It's my Ovonic Shorty 4600. It fades very quickly, like all my Ovonic batteries. But it's good enough for a brushed car like this. Now the motor, it's not too hot yet. It's getting warm now. This heatsink, I don't think it's the best design. It actually sits on a motor plate here and not on the motor itself. There's a little gap between it and the motor, so I don't know how effective that really is. But maybe I'll throw the Titan motor in here for the hell of it and see how fast it goes. Also, these tires, they're a little flat spotted, but once the speed gets up, it seems like they're not terrible, and they're not balloon bad. So let me see at low speeds. Oh, that's a cute noise. I'm not sure about that. All right, let's run it some more. Yeah, it's just back end really kicks out. But these are, what, close to 40-year-old tires or 35 or however old they are. Only hitting 21 miles an hour now, so hopefully that's just a matter of the voltage dropping in this battery and not that the motor's unhappy with how I'm running it. And I'm gonna run it for a couple more minutes, then I'll check out the ESC. Definitely don't want to get this thing too hot because I'm trying to sell it and I want it to still work well for the next person that's going to have it. But man, I think this was a good investment. Someone had this up on Facebook Marketplace. This and the JRX2 I got. I originally made an offer on the JRX2 for 50 bucks. It does not have an ESC, but it has a crack in its body too. But otherwise, it's fine. He said if I bought both of them, he would sell it to me for 100 bucks. So far I'm pretty happy and plan on doing a lot of content with these. And I'm actually more excited for the JRXT truck here than the JRX2, but certainly I'm excited for that as well. And I'm looking forward to getting it out here and having some fun with it. Hopefully the next run will be on a baseball field. But that's a solid performer. I'm blown away. Let's see if I can take this corner. Oh, I lost it. The back end's just too loose. Very prone to oversteer. There we go. She's slowing down a bit. And I shouldn't get greedy with my run times here. What kind of speeds are we getting now? Oh, still 21. I think we're good. Yeah, I'm not sure what that noise is when it's accelerating. You can go ahead and just check out the ESC and see how warm it got. Nah, not bad at all. Just kind of warm. I could hold my fingers on here indefinitely without it burning me. And I'll do the final voltage later when I get home just to see how low it was. Oh, darn, I had tons of capacity left. Well, that actually ran really good. It was faster than I expected, and seems like it should handle higher speeds with no issue. Really looking forward to it. I was shocked to find a slipper clutch in here. And if you could, please check out the community section on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna put a poll and see what you guys wanna see next. Some of the options will be run the Titan 550 12-turn brushed motor, the Traxxas one I have. They're actually quite powerful, and see how far I can take it with that. I do need to see if I can put a smaller spur gear on here. One of the Kimber ones I run on my Traxxas products, they may fit. If not, I'm gonna have to find a better solution. But so yeah, I could do the Traxxas 12-turn. I have the X-Team 3650 5400 kV motor, which should just absolutely shred in this thing. Even on 2S, I think it'll be pretty fast. So that could be a lot of fun, but maybe I should go the brushed route first. And I do have some 20-turn Traxxas brushed motors I could run in here as well. But I do have the itch to go brushless. So maybe you guys have a couple other ideas, put down in the comment section that I could put in the vote on the community page of my YouTube channel as well that I'm not thinking of. But you know, it's not a shelf queen, so I'm not really too worried about being hard on it and having some fun with it. I think that's what it's here for. So please like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Oh, and this weekend I'm gonna get the Traxxas Bandit out for one more set of speed runs on the Valinian motor. I messed up, my memory was wrong, and I had it over geared, so I'm gonna put shorter gearing in there, and I still think I can get it over 90 miles an hour on the stock motor running 3S.